Good evening, folks. This is a test of the WNBA broadcast system. And what I'm going to do for the next hour is test to see how everything is running. Because there's a triple header for the W tomorrow, which I plan to cover. And there's a triple header next Friday to open the WNBA season, which I can't wait for. And y'all are going to help me through it. And the way y'all are going to help me through it is to tell me how I can make this look better. Now, I have three lights right here. I got one over here to my left. I got this ring light in front of me. And I got a desk lamp off to my right. Now, I know I have to replace. Oops. What is going on back here? All right. All right. Now we got the ring light resituated. And it looks a little better, but I got a lot of pixelation down here at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to close this, make sure that's good. And we're going to go here to our camera. I'm in OBS right now, by the way. We're going to go to our camera and take a look at some filters. Right there. Okay. So I am wearing black right now. It may appear blue to some of you guys, but I'm wearing black. And I'm using the chroma key function. Yeah, a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Oh, I left. Okay. So what I want to do ultimately, I may have to live with this for right now in that little spot up in the corner. There at the end of one in Minnesota, which is where tonight's WNBA game is. And it was 18-16 in favor of the Minnesota Lynx. They're playing the Toronto Tempo, one of the expansion teams. And what I want to do is get a WNBA League Pass. I promise I'm going to do better in marketing this so folks can tune in. And what? My insulin alarm is going off because apparently I've lost signal because it should be right here next to me. Okay. So now that that's off, all right. Back to this. And I got to do better of getting the word out about everything. I know that. I realize that. All right. This is about as good as I'm going to get, so I'm going to take this down. And while I'm here, we're going to look at some scores. Because I know I'm going to have, until I get my new computer, I'm going to have to call the games from my tablet so this doesn't skip at any time. Or I use another carrier and I can roll that way. But my goal is to get this new computer and have three monitors, one here in the middle, And I got to take some stuff off my desk because I got a big fat mixer over here that I may switch out. Birchwood Vampire, what's going on, man? I'm doing good. Doing a test tonight because I missed the tip off of the Toronto Tempo and the Minnesota Lynx. And it's 22-21 Minnesota from the Target Center. They have 7:48 remaining in the second quarter of that game. I'm not saying these games already happened. Yeah, that's already, all those have already happened. Um, oh, doggone it. I didn't want to push that button. All right. Looking for the schedule. The schedule's right here. So we got WNBA Saturday tomorrow. Excuse me, yes, tomorrow with the Connecticut Sun and the New York Liberty at 5 p.m. Let's confirm it. And that's the only game. So Sunday is a, well, they got four of them on Sunday, but two of them are at 7 o'clock. So the games I'm going to commit to do start at 3 o'clock with the Washington Mystics and the Atlanta Dream from Gateway Center in Atlanta. Next game will be at 5 with the Liberty and the Sun from Mohegan Sun Arena in Connecticut. And then at 7, we'll get a look at the champs with the Las Vegas Aces and the Dallas Wings. Do you remember Bishop Sycamore High School scandal? I certainly do. Education Unpacked. What's going on, man? What is going on? Thanks for popping in. This is a test, by the way. This is a test and a live chat to get everything in order for one game tomorrow with the Nigerian team and the Indiana Fever. That's at 7 o'clock, and that's the only game scheduled. So we are going to have that one. We couldn't get the last one to you, and I apologize for that. So we're doing the rest of them. I had planned to do all 47 games, 3 in the preseason, 44 in the regular season, but ran into a lot of technical difficulties for the Wings and the Fever for the second preseason game. So with that thought in mind, we got the Nigerian national team taking on the Indiana Fever, and I do have both of those rosters. That's at 7 o'clock tomorrow. We'll make sure we get that to you. Birchwood Vampires is fun fact. 4th overall pick last week. Carnell Tate was on the IMG team that exposed them live on ESPN. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that story very, very well. So here's our schedule for the W. Our featured games will come Friday night with the Friday night doubleheader. And we're going to do as many WNBA games as we can. The Indiana Fever is the featured team. I also have plans for Wednesday night baseball and Friday night baseball, if not preempted by the Indiana Fever. And what I'm going to do is get the schedule together for the website that will launch on Monday. Excuse me. I'm hoping to get my website launched tomorrow. So we'll see what we will see what happens there. If I get it launched tomorrow, and I think I will, then every update that is scheduled, y'all will see it. We need to see it. I know that. And yeah, we got all kinds of stuff planned. So we got a triple header for Sunday, and what I'm going to do tonight, Education Unpacked, where are you chatting from? So we can say hi to you properly. So how do you like this? How do you like this setup, folks? the embossed logo, and it is a brand new logo, and I love it. So I got to update. I have to. I got to update that. So I'll update that right here. There we go. I'll update that here because I have been fooling around trying to get an update on the SMSN logo. Here it is, right here. So we get rid of that one, and we get rid of that one. And we got the brand new logo right here. And I have to change that on the Watch SMSN YouTube page. Bergen County, New Jersey. Ah, New Jersey. Sweet. Sweet. Very sweet. Education Unpacked. Who are your teams that you follow across all the leagues? Okay, the Bruins have scored. They trailed the Sabres 2-1 with 18:03 left in the second period. So that comes at 1:57 of period two. Who are your teams, EU? Who are your teams that you follow across all the leagues? Mine are as follows. With the start with the NBA because the Rockets and the Lakers play Game 6 tonight. It looks like Detroit's about to get eliminated because they trailed at last report 60-38 at the half to Orlando. So Detroit's going to suffer the fate that the Chicago Bulls suffered in 2012 and the Dallas Mavericks suffered in 2007, which is being eliminated as the number one seed in a 7-game first-round series. Sick Diggy is with us. Hey, Snowman Multimedia, how's it going? It's going good. It's going good. Doing a test tonight to get the lights in order. And, yeah, I'm going to have to switch this mixer out because I like having the big boy in here, but I have no room to – yeah, my mic's working. My mic's working well. Oh, the Pistons have crawled back to within 10, 64-54. And the Raptors have snatched the lead over the Cavaliers. It sounds a bit out of sorts. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I got the right. I do not. Thank you, Dick. Thank you, Sick.
Bam. How's that? That better? I did not have the right microphone attached. Thank you, Sick Diggy, for catching that. Our producer for the evening. What I'm also going to introduce, besides WNBA Friday, on a night like tonight and what's going to be a night like tomorrow, but a bit too loud. Okay. There. How's that? That better? Yeah, I'll take that down just a couple of notches. What I'm also going to introduce is the Sports Carousel. And that is primarily going to be used on football Sundays. Better. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. All right, the Lynx lead Toronto 30-29. There's 3:27 left in the second quarter of that game. It's WNBA preseason. The Pistons have crawled back to within 10 of Orlando, 64-54. The Raptors have snatched the lead over the Cleveland Cavaliers. So the Raptors hold on. It looks like that will go 7 games. Truthfully, haven't followed team sports in a long time. Just enjoyed checking out creators. You have a pleasant voice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Daniel Berry is with us. Happy Friday to you, my friend. What I ultimately want to do is put back in place the old school simulcast, which is where you watch the game, but you listen to the radio voices, because the team that did that for me was Jim Durham and Johnny Kerr, Bulls voices. Came across your channel during a Grossi raid. Yeah, I remember that. American League Championship Series is what I was covering. And I think I'm going to cover the American League Championship Series this year and then alternate years. ALCS this year, NLCS next year, ALCS the following year, and just alternate back and forth. Because if I try to cover both of them, I'm going to wear myself out, and I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. So welcome to you, Education Unpacked from New Jersey. I got the new logo up for Snowman Multimedia Sports Network, which is the play-by-play branch of Snowman Multimedia. Canadians and Lightning are scoreless. They're in the second period, heading toward the second period intermission. I don't know why they have the Suns and Thunder up there. The Thunder swept that series. Update from Orlando. Magic go back up 16, 70-54. Raptors 61, Cavaliers 51. That's at the half, and that's game 6 in Canada. So what we huh? It was tea, but I changed it out. No, it's not weed. They were old tea bags. That's my beautiful wife's voice that you hear. All right, so our WNBA coverage goes as follows. Tomorrow, the Nigeria national team travels to Indianapolis to take on the Fever. That's at 7 o'clock. We'll have that one. We'll stick a game in front of it. To run a test, we'll run a test with a couple games in front of it. Wife's taking the dog out. All right, and to open. To open. Stand by.